on first down. Boyle, sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus. Focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
To throw on 2nd down. Boyle. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. For 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 1st and 10, Boyle throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Throwing on first down. Boyle. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Detroit! Detroit!
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
There we go, D. That's the way to hit. Detroit! Detroit! Hey. Gun! 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 What? Quit! Gun! 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 Hey, alert 48. Detroit! Detroit!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Boyle. Forced out to his left. And an alley to run. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
first down. Boyle. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
That first down completion only netted them 3. Second and 7. They give it off here to the tight end. And a short gain here down to the 22. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down. Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
From the gun, Boyle. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. In for the score. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56. Gone, 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 gone.
A first carry now for Alex Collins. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Gone, 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 gone.
On second down, Jackson. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
Over.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Back now with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out.
Good! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Operating from the gun, Boyle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field, where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Now it's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give him 17 on that pickup.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Finds a man with a crossing route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a first down. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
Patriot! Gun! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Andrews. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a tendency breaker.
Detroit! Watch him now, Barney!
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Lucky 56! 56.
He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the second quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays, not to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
Watch him now, Barney.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the gun, Boyle airing it out deep for Smith. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And that one results in 35 yards. Back in the first quarter, you said it, they need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax. You know, we talked about in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Four down.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this.
Lucky 56. Set. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney.
Right back to him on 1st down. And a solid run down inside the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Check. Patriot. Patriot. All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
They run it with Balaj. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll go with a keeper, and they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Detroit! 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 Watch him now, Barney! Barney! I'm coming after you! I'm coming after you!
Now Balaj. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Gun! 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 Gun!
To throw on 2nd down, Boyle. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Boyle. This is caught, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Dolphins add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And now here come the Ravens. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Detroit,
9 seconds
Detroit.
to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Jackson on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl, as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They give him a gain of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Over. Detroit.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football. 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple. And that's exactly why they trail.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Again, Jackson. And now another one thrown incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Watch it now, Barney. Gun.
4th down, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 13, and how about that? They're able to convert on 4th and 10.
Back in that Philly, here we go. Watch it now, Barney.
Jackson on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Nelson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again. Being chased out left. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Dancing to his left. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Ty Montgomery, a 3-yard touchdown run. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Right,
now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go.
Now it's Jackson. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Looking to throw on second down. Boyle toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Set. 3-19. 3-19. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit. Detroit.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looking here for Smith downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle that time by William Hayes. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Well, they had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
No. Check. Patriot. Patriot. Gun. 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 Gun.
To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
3-19.
On 1st and 10, Boyle. And he'll go down at the 28. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a Turkey Bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Gun. Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Leopard.
Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. To throw on second down. Boyle. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation. This lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Dolphins on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Boyle toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
Lucky 56. Watch him now, Barney.
On the toss, here's Balaj. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Again, it's Balaj. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Kalen Balaj taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
Lucky 56.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Jackson on 1st and 10. Lets it go for Nelson. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson to throw again. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw again is Jackson. Caught by Nelson left side. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now Jackson throwing again. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
To throw is Jackson on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Jackson now. Going to throw again. And he will find Scott on the right side complete. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. They'll run with Montgomery. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Time for a break. Back to wrap up the AFC Championship game after this. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. No. Check. Patriot. Leopard.
Trying to punch it in with Collins. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Gone!
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get him down up past the 15. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hot. Mike 48. You don't know no better. Motion. Reset. Hot.
Toss play to Balaj. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although,